Hey, what's up guys? Steve here, and welcome back to another episode of Fernbus. Today, you can just about see it. There's a coach there somewhere. So today we have a new route for this coach. There is a Skyliner in amongst that fog somewhere. Trust me, look, there you go, it's there somewhere. So we have dynamic weather on today, and it is actual date, so date of recording, roughly the 23rd of November. And yeah, thought I'd go with a kind of a somewhat sort of wintry feel for today's journey. So the route we have today is 3-stop. It's quite a longer one, so it starts off here in Hanover. We then go up to Bremen, where we will be picking some people up, and then we're heading on up to Hamburg. As with the last episode, for those that caught it, obviously we did do the ski resort, and we are now we unlocked basically a longer journeys, so we're now able to sort of carry on our way up here. One of the areas I'd like to try and get to is up here in the map. So I mean, some of these roads look kind of funky, look at those. I want to try and also get to use them, which is their free one, I believe. It was the DLC at some point, so there's some pretty cool rivers up there apparently, and a good trip up there. So we're not too far away. Once we get to sort of Hamburg, we can then sort of head our way across, start sort of updating the map, get further across. So, so today we have... I'm not sure how successful this will be with regards to the actual route itself, because I can't really see a lot. So let's do as we normally do. Let's log in to the FlixBus app. Let's see how we get on. Okay, cool. So we have a break today as well. So we have a parking break at 4 o'clock. So we've got to make sure that at 4 o'clock we're somewhere near to the car park or a parking space. And yeah, so we're picking up 9 people today in Hanover. We are then dropping off 1 and picking up 9 in Bremen, and then we're dropping all 21 people off in Hamburg. So probably the Skyliner was a bit of overkill for this route, but it is what it is. So let's get ourselves going. We will probably fast forward some bits in this episode so that we can not make it, too long. Let's try and remember what temperature gauges we're supposed to have these on. Let's go 21. Perfect. Let's close the front door, make sure everything is turned on. Let's find the right screen to check these things in. Oh, maybe this isn't going to work today. Oh, there we go. It's a bit slow. That one, there we go. So let's turn on the Wi-Fi, let's turn on the kitchen, let's turn on the toilets. Make sure the reading lights are on so we can see what they're doing. Driver monitor on, yeah. Passenger monitor's on, good. Aircon's on and temperature, that's perfect. So when we get the right screen, let's head on to our first collection in Hanover. We need to be there at 12, so there are the time to 12, so hopefully we can see where we're going. Probably should put some lights on, there we go, so that we can see where we're going. Not sure I can see any traffic today. Yeah, look, it's hard. Look at that, it's hard. I cannot see anything. Alright, so let's try and remember if I do this. There we go. Puts the fog lights on, so at least someone can see us. Alright, I can't see anything, so let's go. If we hit anything in the fog, then it's not my fault. I can't see what's going on. Alright, look at that. Traffic lights go green just as we get there, which is always good. So, hit the curb, never mind. Right, and I can't see the lights. Alright, let's try and... Oh, it's going to be awkward, I can't see what the traffic lights are at. Alright. I think we'll have to wait here until we can see when the traffic lights go green. It's embarrassing. Alright. So we may be here some time. Oh no, those lights going, but we need to be turning left. Yeah, indicator is going. We will wait here for a short time and wait for these lights to go green so we can go and pick up our first lot of people. Good, let's go. Right, hopefully there's nothing coming at us out of the fog, because I can't even see anything coming, even if there was. Can't see the turn in. Good. Wow. Really wish I hadn't put fog on. Right, so yeah, we're going straight over. Wow, this is scary, and yeah. Right, today we might be a little bit late. It's going to be difficult to see the route at the best of times. Oh, still can't see the curb. Yeah, it's going to be difficult at the best of times to get around these routes, but I can't even see where we're going. Oh, I'm not going to see those lights again. Oh, that's really annoying. There we go. Right, so we're definitely turning left here. Let's wait for these lights to go green while we're waiting. Yeah, for those guys that caught the last episode of this, obviously to the ski resort, I appreciate you guys watching. If you've caught any of the older episodes, like the Rhine Gorge DLC that we did, obviously the newer buses like the Manlos Line Intercity and stuff like that. Allegedly there's the BB40 coming to this. I don't know whether it's a one that we can download. I haven't seen it yet. I'll try and follow the corner. Yeah, haven't seen it yet. This episode is pre-recorded a little bit in advance when I can get a chance to do episodes and things like that. I do. They're not always sort of as soon as we were hoping, but yeah, sometimes I record 2 or 3 of these a day, just to sort of try and get ahead. So perfect. Let's get these people on board. We shall go and check them in if we can see them. Right, are we logged in? Yes, we are. Cool, perfect. So let's check some of these people in. Is the display broken? Oh, yes, of course the display's broken. Let's put on a sign. There we go. Never mind. Alright, so let's check these people on, guys. I will catch you back there in a second. Alright, guys, so that is the last person on board. Managed to get quite a bit of luggage in there somehow. And yeah, weather's not getting any better. So let's close some doors. Make sure we're all good to go. Close the luggage compartment. Perfect. Let's fast forward to minute before departure time. Perfect. And let's start. So as I say, we have trip now to Hamburg via, I can't remember where we're going now. Via somewhere anyway. Yeah, so let's head on to our first stop, where we're dropping some people off, picking some people up, and yeah, trying not to crash the bus, which is always a bonus. So let's take a nice wide swing out. Let's remember to play the announcement so people know what they're doing. Yeah, good. They're getting told what to do, where to go. Right. So there we go. Bremen. Yeah, that's where we're going. Right, that's enough of the announcement. Let's wait for these traffic lights to go green. I never understand in these coaches why they have a rear view mirror there, because there's no back window. There's no back window for this coach, and unless you're trying to see the passengers, that's kind of about it. Can't imagine why you would need a rear view mirror in one of these. But anyway, I'm sure they're there for a reason, although this one doesn't even have an image in it. It's not even textured, so it's no use to anyone. I can't even check the passengers in it because I can't even see anything, which is great. Well done. Alright, so we've got a left turn or left bend coming up. Really cannot see anything, which is really annoying. Right, still can't see anything. Right, and then a right turn coming up. I hope this doesn't just spring out of nowhere for us. There we go. Right, oh, look at that. Light goes green just as we roll up on it. So let's take a nice wide swing. Try not to hit the curb. Oh no, hit the curb. The amount of videos I do driving buses, you'd think I would be able to drive a bus by now. Or at least judge the size of one. Oh no. Yeah. Just like that. I hit a lamppost. Too busy chatting, not enough time paying attention. I blame the fog, the fact that I can't even see anything in it, but I don't know if that will, well, that won't help poor people. Right. Okay, so this is atrocious, this driving conditions. I really wish I hadn't have chosen dynamic weather. Right, so let's take a swing. Right, and we've got a right turn coming up somewhere. Well, it's a challenge if nothing else. At least being able to see where I'm going is always a bonus. Alright, perfect. So let's wait for these lights to go green. Go get about right where I can actually see the light go green. Right, there we go. Cool. So again, take a nice wide swing. Try to hit the lampposts. Perfect. Right, and then yeah, I think we've got a little bit of a drive to the next stop. About 180 odd kilometres. I don't think we've got anything too exciting on the route up there. Let's just quickly check the map and see where we're going. So yeah, coming out of Hanover, yeah, we'll be joining the number 7 motorway, autobahn, whatever you want to call it, where we'll be heading all the way up to, here we go, all the way up to Bremen, and then yeah, obviously joining the 27 and then on to the number 1, where we'll be going to Bremen, and then we'll be joining the 1, which there's a bit of roadworks, maybe other side for us to go through, and I think we need to stop at this service area up here once we leave Bremen, so that we have somewhere to rest while we do everything. So alright, so let's carry on out of Hanover. Oh, try not to go through the lights. Jeez, that was close. Alright, so I think once we get on the motorway, we'll fast forward, speed up, play a bit of music, whatever, just so that we've got an episode that doesn't last forever. But I think that's a little bit far off. We're just coming out of Hanover, yeah, so I think we'll be jumping on the motorway soon, and then yeah, we'll we will catch up probably a little bit closer to Bremen with regards to sort of dropping these people off and picking up the next lot, and yeah, for those that have seen, there is a new coach coming. So there's a new Scania, I think, coach, touring, I think, if I recall rightly, coming to both this and Tourist Bus Simulator. It has no release date yet, as far as I'm aware. They don't have a date when that's coming out, but that'll be pretty cool when that comes out. No doubt we will try and get that added to the fleet at some point, so we can try it in either this or Tourist Bus Simulator, or both. So yeah, we have had about a week ago, I think it was, probably, the launch of the BB40, which is a kind of like a minibus, like an 80s style Toyota-ish minibus, come out in, say, for those that have caught the Tourist Bus Simulator episode, then you'll know we've already done a route with that. Excuse me, pretty close to launch, and as I say, that is supposed to be coming out in this as well, but I don't know when that is out. If it may well be out already. It's something that I haven't seen for this episode. I haven't actually say this is pre-recorded a couple of days after the launch of it, and it's something that that we've still got potentially download, but it was free, so it's always handy when free stuff comes out. It's always nice when developers give you something for free instead of having to pay for it. So we've tried it a little bit. Not sure if it suits this particular game that well. It's a bit of a weird one, I'll be honest. In terms of the type of bus that it is, I'd say definitely more suited little BB40 to Tourist Bus Simulator, where it's kind of like a sightseeing kind of bus, or sort of like a shuttle bus. In this, where it's more longer journeys, it's probably not as suited to this type of driving. Whereas, as I say, in this one you've got, he hit me, don't worry. Probably a bit more suited to sort of tourist bus, but we'll maybe try a short hop in it on this game and see how bad it is. I think, if I recall rightly, we've got a little bit more time on the autobahn here. If we don't crash into anyone, it should be a fairly non-eventful trip. So we'll fast forward this little bit, and I'll catch you guys a little bit closer to our next stop. We'll be dropping some people off and picking them up. So I'll catch up with you guys in a second. Right guys, so we've just turned off the, I guess off the one motorway, and we are just heading into Bremen. So pretty, I'm saying non-eventful drive up, apart from some random AI driving as usual, and some poor driving on my behalf, such as managing to smash into a truck. We kind of did right on that river. So we kind of managed a non-eventful trip. So we are here as a petrol station, if you didn't see that yourselves. And I'm speeding again. So we are now here in Bremen. So we have, how many miles? 10 kilometers pub. We have 10 kilometers to go till the next drop-off point. We are going to be a little bit early, but that's probably not a bad thing. Where are we going here? We're going straight over, so let's make sure there's nothing come in. No. Cool. So let's go straight. Traffic lights are green. That's good. And one to the lights. And then we're taking a right here. So what's the time? 2 o'clock in the game, so I don't know why the lights have suddenly just changed, or why it's suddenly got like much darker. Put some lights on, and for some reason, well, I suppose it is supposed to be winter in the game, so it's possible that the sun is going down early, but you never know. It might be might be a bit true to life. I suppose 2 o'clock is going to get a bit darker, or starting to get darker in winter. Here we go. We'll go left at the end. Perfect. So let's wait for these traffic lights. And oh, look at this! Wow, we're having some great luck with traffic lights today. They are definitely not holding us up too much. Let's take a swing round. Yeah. So 4 kilometers to the bus stop. There's a lot of lights to get in between. So what's this? Is that a raised motorway that's not supposed to be up there, or is that a train track? Who knows? Alright, go right here. Let's try not to break any safety distances. Look at this. Light's gone green just as we got there. Wow. I'll take this. Plenty of ease to get round. And right again, look at that, green again. Wow. Oh, hit the curb, never mind. Alright, so we have a few people waiting for us. Let's stop. Cool. Let's open the luggage doors. And let's get out and check these people on. Cool. So yeah, quite a few people here. So probably, what was that? Probably easier just to do this. And yeah, I'll catch back with you guys in a second. All right. With that disappointment, that was the last person. So what on earth is up there? There's a motorway. There's got to be a bus or a truck going over. Don't know. The noisiest thing in the world ever, anyway, whatever it is. Right, so let's jump back on. Let's skip forward to our rest time. Our departure time. Perfect. Alright, let's start. Alright, cool. And then, so we got to stop somewhere at 4 o'clock for a 15-minute break. That's fine. Not that one. Luggage. Oh, hopefully, let's just double check, make sure everything's closed. Yep, we're all good to go. Let's cool, we are good to go. Announcement is playing. So it looks like we are going to have to take a stop somewhere. There is a
In den
Let's turn that
Sitztischen
off.
vor euch findet ihr
Thank you. Yeah, there is a stop sort of halfway on the autobahn, so we have to stop there for 15 minutes. I think we've done this once before, if I recall rightly, in an episode where we did a break. I don't know how quality of time we got in terms of rest, but we shall find a space to stop and see if we can't improve it and get a better rest quality this time. So we need to be there by 4, I think, if I recall rightly, for the rest. So that would be okay, I think, time wise, to get there by then. These lights hold us up too much, we should be okay. Oh yeah, look, there's a massive lorry going across the top of that bridge. So yeah, it's a road bridge, not a railway bridge. Alright, so let's head out of Hamburg and Bremen, and on to Hamburg, where we will be at our final stop. Try not to speed or hit anything. I think we've had more than enough accidents in this episode for my liking, so we're going right back under here. So let's get there. So wait for the lights to go green. Get that perfect stop, and yeah, we will look at this. Traffic lights have been good to us today. Right, is there anything there? No. Nice wide swing, perfect. Look at these green lights there as well. Look at that. Not going to argue with our green lights today because everybody seems to be green, and yeah, there's not really holding us up. So let's hope that these lights up here also go green for us quite quickly, and we'll be keeping up a roll on this episode. So yeah, it's let's stop here. Yeah, perfect. Let's see how we get on. No, not quite going to be as lucky this time. It looks like it's going to hold us here for a bit longer. Maybe a bit longer. Alright, well, we can't have it all our own way today. I guess we're going to have to hold on for a few seconds longer and wait for these to go green. Yeah. This is going to be, there we go, perfect. Right, so let's take a left here, make sure there's nothing coming, perfect. Right, and then yeah, we're heading out of Bremen and then onto the, I think we're back onto the Autobahn 1 or 1 Autobahn, I'm not sure what they call them. I know, like, in the UK they call them M1s and A1s and stuff. I don't know if they do that differently in Germany. If any of you know in the comment section below, please do feel free to tell me. I know I'm speeding. Oh yeah, I am speeding. Wow, that was quite significantly speeding. Never mind. And apparently I was like Keanu Reeves and Sandra Bullock in Speed. There's a old film reference. Well, not old film, but there's a classic film reference for you there. Guess I was just going a little bit too fast. That would be mark me down. Should have been paying attention to the speedo. Don't know why I've got in like 2 different places, well, 3 different places in the game, and still I can't pay attention to it. One day of all these bus and coach driving simulators, I will one day pay attention to the speed limit and not get penalised on it. But when that day will be, I have no idea. Alright, so we are being held quite a long time at these lights. Guess our luck of green lights doesn't quite get this far. Oh, that truck's stopping. Where are you going to go? Go in. Come on. Let's go green. Come on. There we go. Perfect. Right, so yeah, so I think we are due to jump back onto the motorway, Autobahn, whatever you want to call it, to head on to Hamburg. So we do have to have a stop at some point for a rest quality. Good, we're going left here. Yeah, for some rest, so that would be pretty cool. Okay, that's a weird, oh no, of course it's a motorway slip road. Right, let's try not to hit anything. Good. Alright, so yeah, so we've got a short hop on the motorway before we get to our rest stop. We're due to get there about 4, so no doubt we will probably be a bit early, as we're always early, so we might take a slowish drive to the rest stop and just try not to hit anything, make sure there's no trucks coming. No, good, we're good to go. And yeah, so we've got a little bit of a trip to the next stop. We've got some roadworks. Is that roadworks, or is that, there's a warning signal coming up here, so I wonder what that means. What does that mean? There's something supposed to be here. There's nothing here. Okay, don't know, not sure what that was. Maybe that's somewhere where the police sit sometimes. And I've noticed a few of those in this, where they kind of do a speed check, or they do kind of like they pull you over or whatever. So yeah, it's kind of fun, I suppose. Right, so yeah, so we got a little longer on here. Hopefully we don't miss our rest stop, because we do really need to take a rest in this. And yeah, we'll see how we get on with that one. So I don't know if you guys have caught it in the last Tourist Bus Simulator episode, but we are starting a new episode series, I don't know what you'd call it, this coming Saturday, where we'll be doing something new Saturday. Just something a little bit different, where for a Saturday every month we will be doing a new series. Maybe something completely different, maybe something similar. Yeah, something different, something not Tourist Bus, not Fernbus. Something that will be, an opportunity to try something different. Either be it a transport related game or a non-transport related game. We will see how it gets on. So Saturday coming, we have got our first Saturday, so it will be for the full month of December. Will be Euro Truck Simulator, so we will be doing 4 episodes of 4 different jobs. And if it is something that is of interest, then please do catch up on the episodes. So the first one will be on the first weekend in December. That will be, as I say, following through till the new year, and then in January we will try something else. So depending on how well it is received, depending on what your thoughts are, I will be taking suggestions for something new Saturday, where you will have the ability to maybe suggest a game. You can do so in the comments section below. Obviously I do have December mapped out of what I'm doing for then, and January at the moment I've got a couple of ideas, but I would be intrigued with your feedback. So you can either feedback in the video comment section, or you can post on the Instagram post that will be coming out. There will be generally one every so often on there, which will be new episodes, and you can always make suggestions for the new for the next series, as to what you would like to see. So yeah, always intrigued your feedback. It doesn't have to be a brand new game, can be an older game, as long as it's a PC game and something that I can get my hands on. Then obviously we will try. Say I've got the first month sorted out with which game I'm going to be using. I have a couple of ideas for January, but would always appreciate your feedback and your thoughts on what you'd like to see as well. So so that will be coming this Saturday, so hopefully you can all catch it, and hopefully you all enjoy it as well, because obviously ultimately there's no point me doing anything if nobody watches it, or if it goes down and nobody enjoys it. So so fingers crossed you'll enjoy it, and I'd say please feel free to put any comments in the video for the video once it's come live, as to what you think I should do. Like with most videos, they are pre-recorded, but normally a week or 2 in advance, so we should have time to potentially change things for later in the month, and potentially going forward into January. So hope you guys get a chance to catch up with that when they come out. So sorry, wasn't paying attention to the game. Oh look, what's this? Something fallen over? Yeah. Truck jackknifed. Oh, cool. That's pretty cool. So yeah, so wasn't really paying attention through that the sort of roadworks section there, and maybe sped a little bit. I think this trip isn't going to be too great, but we shall see. So we're a little bit early for our rest stop, but we are going to have to do our rest stop nonetheless. We need to have a break, so we can't really not. Even if we get there on time, we'll probably still fail something, and we're having enough crashes in this that we don't need to fail anything else. So let's find some parking spaces. I guess yeah, there you go, parking space on the left, highlighted in blue. Yeah, perfect. So let's steal the parking space, and let's see what we do. So if I remember this rightly, we pull in, perfect, stop, open the doors, turn the engine off. We get out. Can't remember if we get out. Let's see. Should we get out? Maybe. Can't remember what happens. Alright, let's. There we go. So let's. Can we forward time? No, we can't. Alright, so let's take a break. There we go. So we fast forward a little bit. Perfect. So. Alright, we're a little bit early for our break, but we're near enough. So I believe, yeah, we have to go and check our people. No on that side. Oh, hello, you're there. Let's make sure the right amount of people are still on the coach. No one there. Oh, is someone there? There we go. Thank you. Right, let's go back staircase. Hello. There we go. Cool. Right, let's start the back. 1, 2, 3, 4. You and 3, 2, and you and yourself, your grey coat, as well as you. Any more? What's going on with his hair? It's like green. Mr. Jacket Man again. He's not even sat in that chair. Alright, you didn't want to sit there, no? You didn't want to, you just wanted to invade his space. Alright, cool. So, on there. And the last one, you're sat right at the front looking out the windscreen. Perfect. Alright, good. We are good to go. So, everyone's checked in. Let's jump in the seat and kind of guess. Gonna start. Alright, cool. Let's start her up. Perfect. Would have helped if the car, if the bus had been in neutral. Let's close the doors. Yeah. So everyone's checked in. Let's do that. Can't even time lapse further forward, but we've done our break, which is the main thing. Let's make sure all the everything's shut. Let's quickly steal a thumbnail. Perfect. Right, good to go. So let's
Zeit und wir gemeinsam unser heutiges Reiseziel ansteuern.
Okay, apparently the screenshot is also the same button that does the announcements, so that's perfect. Right, so let's head on back to the motorway. Pretty cool feature. Why is there trees all in the road? Why is there all trees in the road? Alright, anyway. That's a bit weird, but anyway. Right, so let's make sure there's nothing coming. No, indicate. Perfect. Alright, so we have about 72 kilometers to go to the next stop. And we should... we're probably going to arrive early because it says we're going to arrive at 6 minutes past 5, but as with everything in this game, we're probably going to arrive a little bit earlier than we expected. It's kind of somewhat of a habit of this, but let's take a slightly slower cruise over. We've probably been caught for speeding about 26 times in this episode so far. which isn't great. So let's try and not get caught in this last little bit. Try not to have any accidents, and try and make it so that people don't completely hate the idea of getting on our coaches, and we get a bad reputation, which you can't obviously in this game. But yeah, so yeah, we've got another 60 or so kilometers. So we will probably fast forward this little bit just a second, and yeah, catch up with you guys a little bit closer to Hamburg when we can drop these people off and see how we got on. So yeah, I'll catch up with you guys instead. Right guys, and we're back. We are just on the outskirts of Hamburg, so you can see obviously starting to get into a bit more of a industrial environment as you get into Hamburg. Tools time, that's the advertisement on Fuerteventura. They're just obviously using the same graphics as they do in Tourist Bus. And yeah, so there was the so whether it was a, there you go, the end distance radio mast or a tower of some shape or form. I probably should find out what that is, but yeah, that's obviously there in Hamburg. So we are only about 11 kilometers away from our stop, so we get back into, oh good, we're going right here, so we are technically in the right lane. Yeah, so we're starting to get a little bit closer. There's like a town square or something coming up here, and yeah, more traffic lights. So let's see if these are going to be as good to us as they were a moment ago with we were in Bremen. Sorry. Hopefully we aren't waiting here too long. There was, I would like to say it was a non-eventful trip up here, but it wasn't. I'm not used to the German kind of like motorway junctions. It's strange, and you know, obviously from just driving in the UK, it's strange how you get on a motorway and two of the lanes suddenly decide to go off into a different direction. The motorway kind of splits in two. The sat nav on this isn't particularly great in terms of telling you what lane you need to be in. So like going down the motorway, you suddenly find yourself in the inside lane, and the two inside lanes disappear off into like a turning for a different road or a motorway or something like that. So you find yourself being in the wrong lane, so you then have to try and jump across to a different lane, and yeah, we end up smashing into a van, which is yeah, not great, but it is what it is. We just got to learn the roads a bit better. I think it's only the 7th or 8th episode of Fernbus, so we're still getting used to driving around in Germany. I'm sure we'll get the hang of this by the time we get bored of this game. We'll probably just about be able to drive around Germany no problem, or maybe we'll stick to driving around somewhere else like the Alps or France when we get the DLC finally. Maybe in the next Steam sale we'll pick up one of the two and try exploring a little bit further afield once we get round to sort of exploring most of Germany. So yeah, we'll take a right up here. Let's wait and see if these lights stay red for long. We'll stop here anyway. So yeah, guys, I've just wanted to take this opportunity to thank everybody that's been watching the videos. The subscriber count is starting to grow. Obviously, my first initial kind of like, I don't know, expectation. Didn't set myself any goals, just wanted to try and start creating videos that everybody wants to watch. We kind of hit the 25 subscribers a little bit earlier this year. And I think, as I said, at the time of recording this video, we're up to about 40. So yeah, we're growing. I'd like to try and get to 50 if we can, as soon as possible, so we can hit that next milestone. Obviously, then after 50, we'll be on to 100, and hopefully there is everyone's enjoying watching the videos, because obviously people are starting to watch them and they're getting a few views, which is always great. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoy watching them as well. If there's any thoughts, questions, queries, or anything, then please do let me know in the comment section. Always open to constructive criticism. I'm not pretending to be the world's best at this, but want to make videos people want to watch and want to do stuff people want to watch. So cool. Yeah, so we're early. So put those in the section below, and we'd be more than happy to sort of understand where we are. So alright, let's let these people off. Watch everyone get off. Make sure we're they're just gonna. I thought they fixed that. I thought there was an update on this where they stopped people from just catapulting themselves off the bus. They're still catapulting themselves off the bus by the looks of it. And I thought there was that they were supposed to walk off, but obviously not. Alright, so let's close up some doors. Nice little bus terminal, this. Very modern glass, and oh look, is that supposed to be a McDonald's? It is. There we go. Look at that. So there we go. So yeah, nice little bus station. Those are little buses in there. Can't see any of mine though. No, just Flix buses, empty buses. No Allum travel buses. Anyway, let's log out and see how bad we got on this one. Right, so here goes nothing. This is my kingdom. So apparently I've unlocked another achievement as well. I guess that's probably from us travelling to some further afield sort of towns, and unlocking a few other bits and pieces. So let's have a look. So we got the right amount of passengers, we sold the right amount of tickets, we didn't sell any invalid tickets, we stopped where we should have done, we contacted Central where we should have done, we didn't need to refuel, which is great, and we also didn't run out of fuel, which is perfect. So let's have a look at our service score. So yeah, we arrived and departed when we should have done, we were on schedule, which is always a positive. Rest quality was 100%, so good. We found the right place to rest this time, which is perfect. We didn't miss anyone, everything was on. Forgot to put the passenger compartment light on. I'm pretty sure I put that on. Oh well, never mind. So that lost us some points. We didn't have the air conditioning. Really, 92%, so we didn't have the air conditioning at the right one. But we did play the right announcements. Now, let's see how bad we did on traffic. So we maintained driving time 100%, which is perfect. We maintained work time, which is good. We damaged one property. I'm pretty sure that was a lamppost. We didn't injure any pedestrians. We had 2 accidents. Pretty sure we had more than that. Maybe that's in driving behaviour. And we didn't fail any radar controls. Here we go, perfect. So we drove on the road 99.3% of the time. That's fine. You don't have any braking, steering, or curb stones hit. We maintained speed limits 94% of the time, which, bearing in mind the amount of times that I crashed into stuff, I sped on stuff. That was pretty good, I think, and we broke safety distance 3 times. Technically we may have smashed into quite a few more things, but anyway. So I think all in all we end up with 4,734 XP in total after 847 for that one. So yeah, I think we'll count that one as a job well done. It gets us that little bit further north on the map, And in the next episode, we will carry on going that way and try and end up around the Euston kind of area. So, yeah, guys, if you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to hit the like button. If you haven't already, haven't subscribed to the channel, then please do hit the subscribe button. Click the bell notification icon so we can keep you updated with when new episodes of Fernbus, Tourist Bus Simulator, and the upcoming Something New Saturday, as we're calling it, comes out. So, yeah. And as always, guys, if there's any questions, queries, comments or thoughts, please don't hesitate to put those in the comments section below. Always intrigued to see your feedback, your thoughts, what you'd like me to try next month for Something New Saturday. Then yeah, please feel free to put those in that section below. And yeah, as always, guys, thanks again for watching, and I look forward to seeing you all again soon. Take care. Bye.